Hey guys, Mako Angelis here, and today I'll be talking about a film called Love Exposure. Now this film is 3 hours and 57 minutes long. It's 2 discs long actually, so you're in for quite a marathon of a film. But what's really good about this film is that it kind of sucks you in and you don't realize how much time is going by, and you're intrigued to figure out what's going on in the film. Now the story is about a kid named Yu, this guy over here, who basically loses his mother at a young age, and the mother's like, one day find your Maria, and what she was talking about finding his Maria was to find someone like the Virgin Mary, which is kind of weird. This film is very philosophical and is very sexualized. So what happens is, Yu begins living with his father as always, and the father decides to become a priest after he loses his wife, so he devotes his life to God. What happens is that a woman named Katsu, I think it's pronounced Katsu, enters their lives and pretty much messes up Yu's life by leaving the father, and the father becoming so angry makes Yu repent his sins every day. Now Yu, being a normal kid, doesn't sin much, so to gain the love and attention of his father, he becomes a sinner and becomes a pro at upskirt photography. There he one day meets Yoko, and Yoko is this girl over here. Now, what happens is he sees her panties and he gets an erection, and he instantly falls in love with this girl because through all his upskirt photography, he's never gotten a boner. It's actually quite funny. The film is so long because it goes through different chapters of the film. Now what happens is pretty much their two meeting is planned out by a girl named Ioa, who's a cult leader of this religion called Zero Church, and pretty much destroys Yu's life by getting the entire family to convert and go against him and abducts them. Yu is then on a mission to save the entire family and get Yoko to open her eyes and to fall in love pretty much with him. And the film has a lot of weird imagery that sometimes you're like, what the hell, of like the Virgin Mary or like a cross. One of these images I'll show you is at the back, where you see Yoko in the middle one, where she's pretty much a cross, and you see bullets flying across her and blood sprayed on the wall. Or even this one right here of the family kind of holding the cross together, and Ioa coming in and destroying that. Actually, to see a better picture of that, I'll show you the 2 discs. And actually, I'll just take this cover out. You can see it better here. This is like one of these random scenes that are just integrated into the film at the end of this, at the end of the movie. It's actually a really good film. I was captivated by it. I kept watching it, and I thought it was brilliant. Now this is the special edition of the film, and all that you get with the special edition is on the first disc, this one here, is a 1 hour long making of the film. So really, if you were to watch all the special features in this film, it would go over 4 hours of content time, of just things in the film. And then on the second disc, it comes with special trailers of the company that released this, Third World Cinema, or Third World Film, sorry, not Third World Cinema. There's a difference there. But yeah, this was a really intriguing film. It was a lot of fun to watch, and you get motivated by the characters, and you see how pathetic they are at times, and how strong-willed they are to get what they want. It's really cool. On the other hand, I actually last night saw a Taiwanese film called Manga. And in Ottawa, there's the Taiwanese Film Festival, which is a film festival that shows 4 different films at 4 different nights. And Manga was one of the most moving films I've seen in a long time. It's about pretty much a boy who has nothing and then is introduced into a gang, and he becomes brothers with them. And you see like how the year of 1989 has kind of shifted manga, and how political ties are changing within the city, and what happens to this brotherhood. It's a really moving film, and those who can last films that are over 2.5 hours should definitely watch this film. Now, I've looked through over my comments recently, and I've seen a lot of people have been asking where I get some of my movies. Now the PR asked on my Spawn DVD where I actually got my tin. Now, you can buy this tin online, but I got mine at a store called The Comic Book Shop, which is local to the Ottawa area. And we have like 3 or 4 stores, and I searched for it, and I found it, and I bought it. To Multimillion Kid, he asked me where you can get the special edition of the Spider-Man box set. I'll post a link below to a website where you can buy it for a pretty good price. It's reasonable, but I bought mine at HMV. And HMV is similar to FYE in the States. And the final question I got was to the Chris Eye, where I was asked where I got my copy of Crow Zero. Now, Crow Zero is a pretty hard film to come along, but there's a store in Ottawa called CD Warehouse where I picked it up for about $20. You can pick it up online, but it's a bit sketchy because you don't know what a real copy is and what isn't a real copy. My suggestion is to either go with the premium editions, which came out of Japan and are Japan exclusive, or go with the Tokyo Shock release, which is a North American release. You can probably ask your local like FYE to see if they can import it for you for a reasonable price, or you gotta like shop around online and might come with a real version, or you might get like a Bonsai Media copy of it. But you know, that's all really where I get my movies. I usually just get my movies either at HMV, CD Warehouse. That's it. I don't, or Best Buy. Best Buy sometimes. I go and they have really good deals, and I'll go check that out. There aren't that many great sales at like at Walmart or other places. They carry like mass-produced films, but any film is mass-produced. But like usually the more Hollywood type films, Walmart will carry. And when I need to buy a film from Walmart, you know, it comes to my benefit. One film that's actually recently coming out on DVD that I'm looking forward to buy is actually 13 Assassins by Takashi Miike. Just letting you guys know. That's really all I had to say. I hope you guys enjoyed the review. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. Oh, and yeah, no, there's another thing. I've created a new channel called AG Clan Gaming. It's where my video game fights on Street Fighter 3rd Strike or Street Fighter 4, my ranked matches, will actually go up there. Check it out. There are 2 people who will be mainly contributing to this. It'll be Lowrider07, which is my gamer tag, and one of my cousins, Rag, who will also be contributing our fight videos on our ranked matches. And I hope you guys enjoy that. If you guys ever want to add me on PSN, you guys can. It's Lowrider, capital L, and then OWRIDER and lowercase -07. Add me. We can play a few matches. I usually play on the weekends, Fridays, since I'm off of school, so that's pretty cool. Hopefully I'll see you guys online. Check out the second channel. Tell me what you think of the 2 videos that are up there. Again, don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe to this channel and the other channel, and I'll see you guys next time.